Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. For today's video, I have my second update for my Project Ban series for the year 2022 and I'm so excited to share this video with you guys. Now, if you haven't seen my previous videos, I will leave a playlist for you guys up in the eye because this video won't make much sense if you've not seen the previous updates. But basically, Project Ban is just a basic project focusing on your products and making sure you reach goals that you set for yourself, and I'm definitely reaching my goals. We are going to be having some rollouts and some roll-ins in this particular video, and I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but I would love to know your guesses. So leave your comments down below and your guesses down below, letting me know what you think are going to be the rollouts for this month. And yes, I said rollouts and not rollout. That's very exciting. This project is so enlightening, you guys, because it lets you know about your makeup consumption and also about the time and the dedication you need to put into a product. This has been so eye-opening for me, especially because before this, yes, I have emptied makeup products, but this is just about putting all of your focus towards one product and just seeing how much time it takes for you to justify the amount of money you spend into a product. So I'm not going to blabber any further. I know you guys are here for the update, so without any further ado and without making this intro any longer, let's get into today's update video. The first product I'm going to talk about is Milk's Makeup Blur Stick. Basically, this is the primer I was focusing on in this project, and my goal with this one was to go halfway, and as you can see, we have achieved this goal. So we will be rolling this out, and I'm so glad that we are rolling this out and I get to use other primers, because this one I think wasn't the best pick for me overall, and especially in the winter time, because this is a mattifying primer, and B, this got really stiff and I had to rub it around my face for this to warm up and become a little bit more malleable, and that did end up in the top being a little gunky with all of the peach fuzz and everything going on. I don't think I will be picking up a product like this in the future because I don't really enjoy something that would rub on my face like that. Like, foundation sticks are different. I'm talking about a primer which you have to like rub around and use like that. So that just really opened up my eyes to what I might feel like I need in my life because of the novelty factor, but I don't really need it in my life. So yeah, for now this is going out of the project. Down the line, I would ideally like to finish it up maybe when we get more towards the summertime, like peak summertime. For now, I'm just glad that we are done with this one. Next up, I have my CoverFX Custom Enhancing Drops in the shade Sunlight, and this is a high potency liquid illuminator, and you really cannot use it by itself. You have to mix it into something, and I have been using this by mixing into my foundation. My goal with this one is to completely finish it up, which is a high goal, but I've set that goal for myself because I want it out of my collection. This is not a product I truly enjoy, so I just want to get done with this, especially because I did end up spending a lot of money on this, and I have reached a little more than halfway, which is crazy because when I started this project, I think I had almost no progress in this, but I have a lot of progress going on. But I will take a lot of time still because this, again, as I said, is high potency product and it can make your face look a little metallic. So I'm thinking that come summertime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it into my body lotions just to get like a nice sheen going all over my body, because even with foundations I have to be so careful, and it doesn't work with all the foundations. There are just a couple of handful foundations that I can use with this one. So hopefully summers are going to aid my progress in finishing this up. I want to put in an official petition to change the name of the next product to Product Immortal, because I don't feel like it's going to go out of my collection till the end of eternity. I'm talking about my Coty Airspun loose powder, and my goal with this one is to just go halfway because I cannot even dream to finish it up. I have been focusing on it for the last 2 months and it still pretty much looks unused. I feel like a big reason for that is because the cap sort of covers till where the product sits. It sits up top, so it just covers it, but even after you remove the cap, there doesn't seem to be any progress. I do have some windows showing up at certain places, but I think like this is going to stay with us till the end of the year, till the very end of this project, because just look at it, it virtually seems unused, you guys, and I need the most tiniest amount of it to set my face. So we're just gonna power through this. I think the updates for this are gonna be very, very slow moving. However, I'm just glad that I am giving it my attention because this has been in my vanity for a while now. It's been a long while. So yeah, I don't have anything else to say. This is gonna stay till the end of time. Contrary to the previous update, the next product has great progress on it. By no means have I reached my goal, but I'm just so happy with the amount of progress we have. I'm talking about my Benefit Benetint, and this is a mini size. My goal with this one is to completely finish it up. I know I'm nowhere near that, but look at the amount of progress we have from last month. It is insane, you guys. I have been using this a lot while traveling and using just this by itself, and I love how it looks on my cheeks. It just adds such a beautiful flush to my cheeks. It's been such a beauty to use. So easy as well. It's very blendable. It's very user friendly. You just need to understand how to use it, and it does not stain, like does not settle down into stains. So I just love this product. I feel like with the progress that we have, and if I keep on going with that amount of progress, it will take me about 3 or 4 months till we finish this up, and I feel like that's going to be an easy target since we are nearing summers and summertime. I love to just go barefaced without any makeup, and this one is just going to be a nice addition to that barefacedness. But yes, I'm so happy with this progress and this update. Alrighty, the next update we're going to talk about is my Becca X Jaclyn Hill palette, and my goal with this one was to hit 2 pans, a blush and a highlighter. I think I narrowed it down later. Earlier it was just like any 2 pans and I would be done, but I narrowed it down to a blush and a highlighter since I knew that I could hit pan on highlighters really soon, and that's what happened with this one as well. I have hit pan on my Champagne Pop as well, and I have expanded my Prosecco Pop pan too. Now as soon as I hit pan on Prosecco Pop, I was focusing more on Champagne Pop, and that's why I could hit pan. But when you talk about the blushes, they still pretty much look unused, even though I have been having like a really blushy moment. They just look unused. I have been focusing a lot more on this shade right here than the other two shades, but all of them just look new to me. I feel like blushes are one of the most harder products to hit pan on, and I think this is going to be in the project for a while. I don't know how deep the pan for these blushes are, so let's just hope that we hit it soon. Since the highlighters have hit pan, I feel like I might end up finishing the highlighter and not being able to hit pan on the blushes still. Let's hope that does not happen, because that did happen with my contour palette as well. I finished my yellow shade before I could hit pan on my contour shade. So yeah, let's hope there's a different story for us in store, and let's hope this blush shows some usage by the next update. It's now time to move on to my eyeshadow updates, and I do have a handful eyeshadows in this project, starting off with my Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. My goal with this one was to hit pan on any 5 shades, and I would be done with this palette for this project. And I have very steady progress. I have hit pan on 3 shades. Last update we had 1 pan, and I have made that pan go a lot bigger. Then I have pan on Low Blow as well as on Ashes, which is a beautiful deep color. Now for future, I feel like we have good update on the shade Chaser, on Lumbre as well as on Cayenne. So hopefully we will have 5 pans by the next update. I don't want to set unrealistic expectations because these pans are really deep, you guys. I wasn't expecting them to be this deep, but they take a while in hitting pan on. So this would really give you value out of your money. But yeah, we have quite steady progress going on. So making sure that I'm just working on these, nothing else. And I've been really enjoying the whole process. I've been enjoying these tones, but I'm ready to roll something new in and give other eyeshadow palettes some love in too. Moving on, I have 2 Colourpop Super Shock eyeshadows in this project that I count as one. However, if I reach a goal, which I have in this video, then I can rotate just one eyeshadow out and rotate in another Colourpop Super Shock eyeshadow, since I have a lot of those in my collection that need some extra bit of attention from my side. So I am going to be doing that in today's video, since I have reached my goal of hitting pan on Juicy Apple. This was such a joy to use, and I don't know why I haven't been using this. This is basically a great topper shade. It has a lot of glitter in there and not a lot of base color, so you can apply it on any eyeshadow whatsoever. This is a pretty transformative color as well. So I have been using this a lot, especially because I had a couple of weddings to attend. So I just use it all over my lid space on top of like a golden eyeshadow, and it just added a little bit of glitter. Very undetectable, just like hints and glimmers of glitter. Really enjoy this, and I have a huge pan in there. Of course, there's just so much more product in there, but I'm so glad about the update that we have from last time, because last time I was really disappointed with my overall progress with these eyeshadows. So I really put my heart and soul into Juicy Apple. However, I can't say the same same for Mooning, which still pretty much looks unused. I do have a little bit of usage showing in there, but this is a color that's very similar to a color that I have in my Urban Decay palette, and that's why this hasn't been having the most amount of progress, because I just pick up the color from the palette. I am going to be focusing a little bit more on this and making sure this also gets some more love, but for now we are going to be rotating one eyeshadow out and we are going to be replacing it with another eyeshadow that I will be talking about at the end. And now for the last eye makeup product of this project, I have my Bobbi Brown Gel Liner Duo, and my goal with this one is to completely finish it up, since gel liners do have a tendency to dry up, and I have to say I have quite steady progress on it. I have been reaching out for it a lot. I use it as a base shadow sometimes, and I have been lining my eyes very constantly. I have been using this up quite a lot. This is still pretty smooth. It's not drying out. It's not turning crumbly. So I'm really happy with that. I have to say this might take about 5 or 6 months more, since there is a lot of product in there. We do have some deep caves in there, but there's so much product on the side. So this will take me a while. However, I'm just glad that I am not neglecting my gel liners, which I tend to do a lot of times. And this one is getting so much love from my side. Moving on to the lips now, I have my Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in the shade Androgyny with me right here, and my goal with this one is to completely finish it up, since I've had it in my vanity for a while now. Now I'm not able to track my progress as much as I would like to, because this does not completely settle down. However, we have a lot of windows showing up now. We have a lot more windows than the last time, and I have to swish it around for me to pick up some amount of color on the wand. I have been wearing it slightly constantly. I've been wearing it more constantly during Jan than I was in Feb, because I was traveling in Feb and I was carrying my tint more than I was carrying this with me. So hopefully during March I will be able to make much more progress on this liquid lipstick and be a little nearer to finishing it up. And now for the last product, I have my Stila Lip Glaze. My goal was to empty it up, and I have achieved that, and I knew I would achieve that because I have emptied a lip gloss from the same range earlier as well. I cannot click up any more product and it clicks up very weirdly, so I consider this done, and I'm so glad, because this was lying in my vanity untouched for a really long time. So this is done. I'm so glad. Now let's quickly talk about the replacements that we are going to be having in my project pan. So in place of the Milk Makeup Blur Stick, I am rolling in another primer. I have my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter with me right here. Not the biggest fan of this product. I feel like it's a little overpriced for what it is, but I bought it about 3 years ago, so it's high time I start using this up. My goal with this one, I would say, is to go halfway, since it is a huge tube. It's 30 ml, but it looks huge. So this is a doe foot applicators. Hopefully I will be able to get a lot of good progress out of this in the coming months, especially because we are going to be entering into summertime, and I can just use this by itself all over my face for a healthy, glowy, dewy look. So yeah, that's going to be my goal. Let's go halfway with this product. In place of Juicy Apple, we have Moonwalk entering into our project pan. I wanted to have a color that wasn't so neutral but still pretty wearable, and this shade has such beautiful reflexes. It has green, it has brown, it has purple. It's so unique. It's a pretty transformative shade, and again my goal with this one would be to just hit pan and nothing more. But I'm so excited to work with this color because it looks gorgeous. And the last product I'm going to roll in is this ModelCo's Lip Gloss in place of my Stila Lip Glaze. Now I've had this again forever and beyond, but it still smells good, so that is a relief. It actually still smells good, not just okay, but smells good, so I am so glad. But yeah, I wanted to place another lip gloss here because I've been really liking glosses on me, and hopefully I can finish this up. That's going to be the goal for this one, just to empty it out completely. But that's going to be it for this project pan update, a very exciting one, and I hope your project pan is going great too. Let me know your progress down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care. Mwah. Bye.